Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, where we explore the fascinating world of psychology and uncover the secrets of human behavior. Today, we're going to delve into one of the most fundamental concepts in personality psychology, the Big Five personality traits. The Big Five personality traits is a psychological framework that describes individual differences in personality across five broad dimensions: openness to experience, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. These traits are often referred to as the Big Five because they are the most widely accepted and researched personality traits in psychology. But why is this concept important? Understanding the Big Five personality traits can help us navigate our relationships, make informed decisions about our careers, and even improve our mental health. By recognizing our own strengths and weaknesses, as well as those of others, we can develop more effective communication strategies, build stronger relationships, and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. So, where did this concept come from? The Big Five personality traits emerged in the 1980s when psychologists began to notice that certain personality traits tended to cluster together. Through factor analysis, researchers identified five broad dimensions that captured the majority of individual differences in personality. Since then, the Big Five has become a cornerstone of personality psychology, with thousands of studies examining its validity, reliability, and applications. One of the key theories underlying the Big Five is the idea that personality traits are relatively stable across time and situations. This means that our personalities tend to follow us from one situation to another, influencing how we think, feel, and behave. For example, someone who scores high in extroversion tends to be outgoing and sociable in most situations, while someone who scores low in conscientiousness may struggle with organization and time management across different contexts. But what does the research say about the Big Five? Numerous studies have shown that these traits are heritable, meaning that genetics play a significant role in shaping our personalities. For example, twin studies have found that identical twins tend to share similar personality traits, even when raised apart. Additionally, research has shown that the Big Five traits are relatively stable across adulthood, with some evidence suggesting that they may become more pronounced as we age. Openness to experience refers to our tendency to be curious, open-minded, and creative. People who score high in openness tend to enjoy learning new things, exploring new places, and trying new experiences. On the other hand, those who score low in openness may prefer routine and familiarity. Conscientiousness is all about organization, self-discipline, and responsibility. Individuals who score high in conscientiousness tend to be reliable, efficient, and goal-oriented, while those who score low may struggle with procrastination and time management. Extroversion refers to our tendency to be outgoing, sociable, and assertive. People who score high in extroversion tend to thrive in social situations, enjoy being around others, and seek out new social experiences. In contrast, those who score low in extroversion may prefer quieter, more low-key environments. Agreeableness is all about cooperation, empathy, and kindness. Individuals who score high in agreeableness tend to be compassionate, sensitive, and warm, while those who score low may come across as more competitive or argumentative. Finally, neuroticism refers to our tendency to experience negative emotions such as anxiety, anger, or sadness. People who score high in neuroticism tend to be more sensitive to stress and may struggle with emotional regulation, while those who score low tend to be more resilient and adaptable. But how can we apply this knowledge in real-life situations? Understanding the Big Five personality traits can help us build stronger relationships by recognizing the strengths and weaknesses of ourselves and others. For example, if you're working on a team project and one of your colleagues scores high in conscientiousness, you may want to delegate tasks that require attention to detail or organization. In the workplace, recognizing an employee's personality traits can inform hiring decisions, team assignments, and leadership development. Therapists also use the Big Five to tailor interventions and develop personalized treatment plans. For instance, someone who scores high in neuroticism may benefit from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, or mindfulness-based stress reduction. Let me give you a case study to illustrate this. After assessing her personality traits, you discover that she scores low in conscientiousness but high in openness to experience. Armed with this knowledge, you can work with Sarah to develop strategies for improving her time management skills, such as breaking tasks into smaller chunks or setting more realistic goals. As we explore the Big Five personality traits, it's essential to acknowledge the complexities and nuances of human personality. While these traits provide a useful framework for understanding individual differences, they're not absolute or fixed. People can change and grow over time, and our personalities can be influenced by a wide range of factors, including culture, upbringing, and life experiences. One of the most interesting aspects of the Big Five is how they intersect with other psychological constructs, such as motivation, emotional intelligence, and cognitive ability. For example, research has shown that individuals who score high in conscientiousness tend to have higher levels of self-efficacy and motivation, while those who score high in openness tend to be more creative and innovative. In conclusion, the Big Five personality traits is a powerful framework for understanding individual differences in personality. By recognizing our own strengths and weaknesses, as well as those of others, we can develop more effective communication strategies, build stronger relationships, and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. Whether you're looking to improve your personal or professional life, understanding the Big Five can help you navigate the complexities of human behavior and achieve your goals. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of personality psychology. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, may your ego find balance between pleasure and reality.